Good evening and thank you for joining me this Monday. I'm Jenna Borthwick coming to you remotely from my home in Kent, Ohio. While TV2 can't be in the studio, we're still dedicated to bringing you the day's top headlines. Welcome to TV2 Online. Today's the first day students can sign up to take their classes pass-fail, but the process isn't as easy as it was last semester. Our reporter Grace Hare breaks down this process and shows you how to sign up.
Today marks the first day that Kent State has opened pass-fail request forms for students to fill out for fall 2020 courses. The last day to fill out request forms is on Thursday, December 24th. Students' last day to cancel request forms will be on Thursday, January 7th. This semester's request forms are a little different compared to spring 2020 semester. Students will be allowed a total of 4 classes to be graded as pass-fail for the summer 2020, fall 2020, and spring 2021 semester, with a limit of 2 pass-fail requests per semester. Students will be limited to no more than 4 courses from the 3 semesters combined to use the pass-fail option. Students can fill out pass-fail request forms by accessing their Flashline account. From their Flashline account, open the Student tab and press on Grades and Transcripts under Student Resources. It will then direct you to the Student Resource page, where you will find the Pass-Fail Grade Request Form tab to the right and the Fall 2020 Pass-Fail Cancellation tab to your left. Once you press on the request form, it will direct you to choose a registration term. Make sure it is on Fall 2020. Click Submit. Then at the bottom of your pass-fail request form, choose the course you would like to have pass-failed. Once you have selected the proper course, press Submit and double-check that all the information for your pass-fail course is correct. Once you have revised the information, please press Submit Changes. You should get a confirmation email of approval for the process of your selected pass-fail course. For more information on Kent State's pass-fail request forms, please contact your academic advisor or visit Kent State's website. I'm Grace Hare, reporting for TV2 News.
A member of the Portage County Water Rescue Team suddenly passed away this weekend. Matthew Moulton was a dive officer and captain with the Suffield Township Fire Department. The Portage Water Rescue Team is now donating all proceeds from its apparel fundraiser to Moulton's daughter's college fund. Friends and family have also set up a GoFundMe page to support his family. The link can be found below. A new outdoor community ice rink planned for Kent this winter has been put on hold due to the rising number of coronavirus cases in Portage County. City officials say the plan is no longer viable. Previously, the city was working with Kent State to build the temporary rink between DePaster Street and Haymaker Parkway. City Manager David Ruler said the project is not cheap or easy to plan and has become yet another victim to COVID. The Ohio Department of Health reported 9,273 new COVID-19 cases today, with 63 new deaths. There are now over 480,000 cases in the state, with 7,022 deaths. 336 were hospitalized over the last 24 hours, with 40 new ICU admissions. President-elect Joe Biden's transition has announced key members of Biden's health team. Biden has nominated California Attorney General Xavier Becerra to be Secretary of Health and Human Services. For Surgeon General, Biden has nominated Dr. Vivek Murthy, a former Vice Admiral in the Public Health Service Commissioned Corps. Dr. Rochelle Walensky, a leading virus testing, prevention, and treatment expert, is the nominee for a CDC director. Dr. Anthony Fauci will still serve as Chief Medical Advisor on COVID-19 to the President. Here's a look at tonight's forecast. 34 degrees in Kent. It's going to be a cold and cloudy night, not much different than what we felt the past couple of days. As you can see, wind is at 9 miles per hour. However, it may warm up to the low 50s on Friday, giving us a break from bundling up before we head into the rest of a chilly Ohio winter.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report. Back with the remote remix here on this wonderful Monday here in Kent, Ohio. Good evening. Welcome to this Monday Flash Sports Report live from my bedroom here at the lovely Province Apartments. I'm Dante Centofanti. Friday night, the men's basketball team was in Charlottesville, Virginia to face one of the great programs in college basketball of the last 4 years, the Virginia Cavaliers. It took overtime for the defending national champions to beat the Flashes as Kent State fell by a final score of 71-64 at John Paul Jones Arena. The big story of this game was the emergence of the two marquee additions Rob Cinderoff and the program made this offseason. Portland State transfer Michael Nuga and Temple transfer Justin Hamilton were all in double digits. The 9-2 run in the second half that made the score 35-33 was fueled by a three from Nuga and 2 buckets by Hamilton. Danny Pippen did Danny Pippen things, dropping 13 points and hitting a game-tying three as time expired to send the game into overtime. But the 15th-ranked Hoos prevailed, avoiding a second straight upset from a mid-major team. And with Kent State's game against Miami in Oxford being canceled, let's look at the scores from around the conference from this past Week 5. Toledo was on the road against Northern Illinois. They defeated them 41-24. One of the major stories in the conference this weekend will college football perhaps. Akron beating Bowling Green 31-3, notching their first win in quite some time at Infusion Stadium. Keep it locked in with TV2 Sports as the winter break proceeds. We will have the best coverage of men's and women's hoops throughout the break, as well as Kent State football in their possible quest to head back to a bowl game. Thank you for welcoming me into your homes, whether it be remote or in person, this past semester, Portage County. Back to you guys.
And some good news in Kent. Barrio is expanding. The taco restaurant is typically filled with customers, and business is now moving to the old Yogurt V next door. Due to COVID regulations, Barrio can only hold about 60 patrons, but with the expansion, it will hold about 100 more. Barrio's director said the painting and renovations should be completed this holiday season, with a full transformation in store for 2021. TikTok is not only a popular social media site, but it can be used as a tool for small businesses to grow during the pandemic. Our own Chris Abreu talked to one downtown Kent business who used the platform to gain more customers.
Downtown Kent's local businesses have all seen struggles throughout the pandemic. Tree City Coffee and Pastry Shop is no exception. This past weekend, the owner's daughter, Shelby Gillespie, posted a TikTok that brought an influx of business and went viral overnight, with over 200,000 people viewing the initial post. The owner of the coffee shop, Rebecca Gillespie, spoke to how social media can help our local businesses.
For us personally, this past weekend was the biggest weekend that us as the new owners have had. We've used social media to help promote other businesses, other small businesses that are in the same boat struggling.
Gillespie says that her biggest concerns are ensuring the business can support not just her family, but her student employees as well.
Starting a business during it definitely is pretty crazy. Tree City's livelihood is their livelihood, and I think that's one of the most painful parts for me, making sure that I can keep my staff on and provide for them.
Tree City Coffee Shop has many ways to get in contact with them, virtually, through email, the phone, their website, and even social media.
We have an email on our homepage, or you can always call the store. Or we have Instagram, we have Facebook, any one of those you can send messages through as well. So, and then obviously we do have the TikTok that my daughter has started.
Reporting for TV2 News in downtown Kent, I'm Chris Abreu.
Well, that's all I have time for this Monday evening. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back every weeknight at 7 for the latest headlines and breaking news. I'm Jenna Borthwick. Have a great night.